Okay, so today I'll just be talking about how to stave off CT side awpers. So basically, on Overpass, right? Today we'll be covering the B side. So the B side has a few main angles that you need to take note of. The first angle is of course this one, where the awper just hold close like this. But this is actually a quite risky angle for the awper to take because basically for the D side, right, you actually get to this place called Monster faster than awper. So you can just jump across like this and then take this angle and you can just kill him like that. And another thing to note is that most of the time, right, you will commit two people there, so most awpers don't really dare to take these kinds of risks. Instead, the more common angle for awpers to take is this angle. Some of them will try to play around the pillar, hold this angle, then flick here, or barrels is another possible angle. But by far, the two most common angles for awpers are here. First, this angle, just like that, or at heaven. So these are the few places awper could shoot you from. So I'll just talk about how to counter all these angles and how not to get picked when you're going to a site. So firstly, right, when you want to attack a site, the first thing that you need to establish is map control. So firstly, most of the time teams will do a default, and a default setup is basically 2 roaming outer, which is like 2 here. One person, normally a person will hold this angle, another person will just hold here like this, and one more person just peeking long, and one person will go connector, and the last person will be lurking at long here. So this person preferably is the person with the best spawn, so he can reach here faster than the awper and do this. So that basically grants you pretty much like a free kill if the awper decides to take that angle. Because what most awpers will do is that they won't, if they're trying to go for a pick, they won't expect that someone is already there. And what's going to happen is that they're going to swing wide to pick this angle and try to pick this, pick a T coming from there. So you must be careful because let's say that your first teammate has already gone here. The second person needs to make sure that the first person has cleared this entire angle first before this first person can go in. This second person can go in, sorry. So I'll be running you through a simple B shred which you can counter off basically all these angles and take control of the site. So basically this strategy involves one support player from here. This is like kind of unnecessary, but it's like a nice to have anyway. So basically, right, the job of this supporter is to throw this smoke. That is the smoke that you need to throw. So that is basically the heaven smoke. And he has one additional task, which is to just throw flashes into the site and molly this spot, I think. So that the awper cannot jump down, because awpers simple loves to jump down from here to here. So that's a molly that you need to know. And he can also flash for his teammates above, something like this, or something like this. So basically, this counters the person waiting here. So that's the first support player, and most of the time that support player is the lurker because when we all gather back at B, basically the person at connector will stay. This person at connector will just open the door, close the door behind him, and go and throw the smokes. That's it. So the next few smokes that you need to know is this smoke. This smoke can be thrown in a couple of ways. The way I like to do it is to do this. This is the personal way I like to do it like this. Yeah, so this basically blocks off shot so that this angle is rendered irrelevant. They cannot pick you like this. And we will use that smoke in combination with this smoke. So this smoke, the alignment is basically you want to have a person standing here, aim at this lamppost and throw. Oh, sorry, that was actually a bit off. Hold on. Okay, you actually need to go a bit more in and aim a little bit at the end. I think that should be the correct alignment. Yes, that is the correct alignment. Yeah. So these two smokes will be used in conjunction. So let's imagine that we have our smoke here. So that basically allows you to enter the B site. Of course, we still have a few angles to take care of, mainly this and this, but these can be mollied off. Another smoke that you can use is actually this smoke. But this one is very challenging to throw, and you will need a jump throw bind. So basically, you do this, aim here, and you press your jump throw bind.
Throwing smoke.
So what this smoke will do is that it will bounce off perfectly here, and go like this. So it's a bit risky, but the benefit of throwing this smoke is that if you have SMGs or rifles, you can actually, assuming you have a heavens mode, you can actually come here and flank around from this side to kill the awper here. So it's a really good smoke, and they cannot deal with so many angles in so many few different of time. Because if you throw this smoke, what they'll know that no one's going to push their own smoke. So basically, they only have one angle to watch, which is here and here. But if you throw that smoke that I showed you just now, they also have to worry about someone flanking. So most of the time, they will keep someone here, and the awper will be here. So the awper will not have any backup, which makes it easier to pick the awper. Okay, so a general strategy for a B-side execute, you will need 2 entry fraggers, 2 supporters, and 1 lurker. So basically, I've shown you the smoke just now, and in addition to this, right, this supporter will basically throw this smoke. Okay, actually, sorry, that's not in sequence. What's going to happen is that he's going to throw this smoke,
Laying down smoke.
this flashbang,
Throwing flashbang.
and this molotov. The molotov alignment is basically you have to do this, aim somewhat here, and do a
Incendiary.
and that is the barrels molotov. So basically, I talked about how an awper can be at barrels just now. So this molly essentially eliminates this entire angle, allowing you to peek out and kill him. And after that molotov, basically what's going to happen is that this support player will keep throwing flashes. The flash lineup is as follows. You line here, crouch down, aim here, and throw.
Throwing flashbang.
So basically what this flashbang will do is that as this barrels guy tries to retreat like this, he's going to get full blind and he'll just be basically dead. Another purpose of this flash is to blind anyone sitting here. Yeah, anyone sitting here will just be full blind. So what's basically going to happen is that after you throw those flashes, our 2 entry fraggers should already be somewhere here, pushed up, hugging the left side of the wall. So basically these 2 entry fraggers, their positioning is of the utmost importance. The first entry fragger will come around and pick barrels like this, and the second entry fragger will swing wide and try to kill anyone on site, like at this pillar. So remember, the first entry fragger swings out like this, second entry fragger swings wide, like this. And the bomb, preferably the bomb, should be on this person. The person that I talked about just now, throwing this smoke. So basically what his job is to do is just literally basically come up here, run, plant. Just plant, literally just here. Or here will also work. But you are exposed, this smoke will cover you from heaven now. And basically after that, what the 2 supporters need to do is that after throwing the smoke, this guy needs to come here and rejoin, link up with the guy here. Our second supporter, who is here, just now I talked about this smoke. This smoke. After he throws the smoke, basically he's just going to join the entry fraggers here and come over here as a backup. So basically they can run. You can run your knife out lah. There's no worries about that. So that's just a pretty basic B execute. A few other things to take note would be that they can actually boost over this. Yeah, you can actually boost here. Imagine I'm boosted, and they can see you like this. So, but there will be a smoke here, so they cannot see you. But if you decide to swing around wide like this, they can kill you from here. So you will want to hug the pillar closely and clear out this angle. So getting the side is easy, but the CTs will want to retake. So after plant positions, firstly, right, you want to close the door. This door needs to be closed. If this door is not closed, you need 1 additional person here watching the door. So basically, you will want 1 person on shot, watching the bomb like this, up 1 person here, watching like this, and maybe a person behind pillar watching like this. So those are the after plant positions that you want. If you have a good clutcher, you might also want to have a person here, but there's no it's like a one and done position so here isn't very good. But if like you want to surprise the enemy, you can just put a person here. So that's basically it. I can't really think of anything else that is for that you need to flush out awpers in this B side . Now then you will wonder, actually yes, you will wonder what happens if there's an awper here. If there's an awper here, literally this person, once he comes out, can just literally just flash like this, and this guy is blind. Like yeah, this guy is just blind. So that position isn't really much of a worry, because that position can be countered so many ways. The supporter can also throw a Molotov like this, because the person here will have a Molotov. Yeah. I believe there's also a Molotov that you can throw, but it's too many line up. If there are too many lines up, so I believe it's this Molotov. Hold on. Yeah, I believe it's this Molotov. Yeah, this is the Molotov that you need to counter that position. But the problem is that you don't have a person to throw it. I've got to mention for this strategy, what happens is that all the smokes need to go at the same time. Once all the smokes go at the same time, the flash goes out, and then the molly goes out, and then another flash. If you are not, and I mean that only when you can line up this molly fast enough. If you cannot line up this molly fast enough, the order is smoke, then molly, then flash. Because the flash is intended to catch the person here who is retreating off guard. Yeah, so basically smokes first, then mollies, then flashes. That's the way in which you should take the site. And all smokes must be thrown at the same time. Because if one smoke is earlier than others, they'll get the idea that they'll know what's coming out. And a trick is actually that the person staying heaven, right? The person, if there's an awper in heaven, what he can do is that he can actually jump out here and jump to block this smoke. He can jump to block this smoke. And this smoke will just bounce like here. And the heaven smoke, there'll be a line of sight through here. So that's why all the smokes need to go at the same time. Yeah, so that's just basically about it for the B execute .